People say that after World War II, there was only one American soldier who ever survived a mission involving a place known as Chamber 47. It was a steel room buried deep beneath an unnamed military outpost, and every official record about it had been erased. The surviving soldier was Harold Greaves. For the rest of his life, he warned his family with a strange rule. If you ever hear 3 knocks on the door in the middle of the night, never answer them. No one understood this warning until the day he died and left behind a thin old journal. The writing inside was enough to chill anyone who read it. In November of 1944, Harold was sent to a small base near the dark pine forests of Bavaria. He had no idea why his superiors chose someone as unremarkable as him for such a secret assignment. His duty was simple on the surface. He was not in the trenches, and he was not fighting. He was instructed to guard a steel door with no number plate and no map reference. No one in the base was allowed near it except for Harold and his direct commander. The first night passed in strange silence. The second night was different. Just before 2 in the morning, Harold heard 3 slow knocks on the door. Each knock had a cold metallic ring like fingernails tapping on steel. He raised his rifle in fear. At that moment, his radio crackled and the voice of his commander came through. "Whatever knocks on that door, never open it, and never ask why." Harold could hear the tremble in the man's voice, even though they had survived artillery fire together. By the 4th night, the knocks returned. This time they came with something else. Beneath the tapping, he heard a whisper so faint he could not tell if it was real or just the result of exhaustion. The voice sounded distorted, like it came from a throat that was not built correctly. "We are still here." Harold reported this immediately. His commander paused for a long time before answering. "Chamber 47 holds something we do not understand. Your job is simply to stay alive until the war ends." He refused to say more. A week later, an explosion from a nearby research wing cut all power in the base. Darkness swallowed everything. In that suffocating silence, Harold heard the 3 knocks again, but they were no longer coming from the door. They were behind him. He spun around with his rifle trembling in his hands. In the faint flicker of his failing flashlight, he saw a figure. It was tall and impossibly thin, as if its skin was stretched over bone. Its color was a dull ash gray, and where its eyes should have been, there were 2 deep black hollows. Harold staggered backward until he touched the cold surface of the steel door. The creature did not attack. It simply stood there as if studying him. Then it turned away and drifted toward the sealed chamber. It placed one long hand on the metal surface and began to fade, as though it were smoke being carried by wind. The war ended shortly afterward. The base was dismantled. Chamber 47 was sealed and removed from every map. Harold returned to the United States and lived the quiet life of a veteran. But from that moment, he never slept peacefully again. He always locked his door. He always kept a light glowing, and he repeated the same warning to every one of his grandchildren. If you hear 3 knocks, never respond. No one knows what truly existed behind the steel door of Chamber 47. No one can say whether the creature, Harold Saul, was ever destroyed or simply waiting. But everyone who has read his journal believes one thing. Some beings do not belong to this world, and their absence may only be temporary.